our grown adult friends who were geeking out over it because like, oh, this is from that game, and they did this like this game, and there was the music, but they made it they used the orchestra for it, and all the things they were geeking out about. I was like, those are cool, but they're not story elements.
Well, that's the thing. So that's why I said, there's a lot I like in this movie, and there's a lot I was actually charmed by. And like I said, you put them little baby stars in front of me and get in the movie. I was like, oh, but man, quickly. After that, I was like, outside of that, this is just a parade of properties. Mm-hmm. Nintendo properties.
Yeah.
That Mario is so big, so successful now. He can't have Mario Land.
No,
not even Mario World. You gotta give that little stereotype a galaxy.
That's right.
Yes. Super Mario Galaxy is what this movie is, based on the games out there. Because look, you're gonna do bigger and better than that last movie. That last movie was pretty big.
Yeah, that's right.
Gotta go to the stars. You like that? It's a me. So, the last movie, things, if you knew the games and you know about the characters and you know what they do, you know who's good, who's bad, who needs to be stopped, who's going to do the stopping. So you had Mario and his brother Luigi over there, put a stop to that old evil Bowser. After we got the whole story about how he got to the Mushroom Land and all that kind of stuff. Just a simple plumber, him and his brother.
Sure. They stopped Bowser from date raping Princess Peach.
Yes. And now...
that was the plot for
you were
always look at it.
You were very correct, man. I was going to comment on this. Bowser is a creep.
Yeah. Everybody wants to cancel Pepe Le Pew. What about Bowser?
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's what Mario's for. I canceled that bitch. And he did. Mm-hmm. Stopped him. Made him small. But little did they know, while Bowser was out there creeping, he'd been creeping for years. That fool got a bastard son out there who's a bigger bastard than he is. Yeah, come on, you bitches. Let's get it on. Bowser Jr. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he might be small, but he's bigger and badder and meaner than Daddy. And got a magic paintbrush.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Just like father, like son, he's a goddamn creep too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He also kidnaps princesses.
Yeah, they're all about stealing white girls.
Yeah. Except when Daddy wanted to steal one, as you said, just to to pretty much abduct and date rape. He says, "Oh, that's the difference between me and my daddy. I just kidnap him, put him in some machine I got, and use him for energy."
Right. just drain all the powers into nothing.
Yeah, my dad's he's a rapist.
I'm more of a murderer.
Yeah, he's a rapist, a mass murderer. He's like, I'm just a slave trafficker. Now it's up to Mario, Luigi, and a bunch of Nintendo properties to fly into the galaxy.
Which ones?
All of them. I mean, this is a galaxy, man.
That's true.
We need all the help we can get.
That's right.
Every property. Go to the warehouse.
Luke didn't beat the Empire by himself.
No, he did not. It's funny you should mention Luke. They might as well got Luke and everybody else in this movie too.
They try to have a Han Solo.
Yeah. So they got to save the day once again. The last movie, appreciated it. Wasn't as crazy about it as other people, but again, I understood who it was for, what his purpose was, and I did think it was a gorgeous looking film. How do I feel about this one? Because I have been looking forward to this. I said, now that we got the origin out the way, we can just go crazy.
Oh, that's
because this is a crazy world that they're in. And we can just lose ourselves in this crazy world, all this weird stuff. You can just go, you just get loose. And that's what I'm really looking for. So how did that work out? Let's go ahead and take a look at this trailer for Super Mario Galaxy, the movie. And we'll be back, including Julian over there, with our reviews.
Everyone calm down.
Toad?
Now, wait a minute. You'd have to do that shit. Now, you just wanted to do that.
I know. I had already stopped screaming a while ago.
That's the way to end the kids trailer.
Yeah, that was some kind of stinger. Okay.
And I'm gonna tell y'all, man, that's not like some big thing in the movie. All right,
no, but it is in there.
It made it. Yeah,
it was just like, okay,
yeah. In this trailer, calling kids a bunch of maggots.
Right. Yeah. What did he say before the censors got to it?
Wake up. Good news, man. I think this is a big improvement. And there's a lot of things in this movie that I like much better.
Yeah?
Much better
Yeah?
than the first movie.
Yeah?
Bad news, some things I like worse.
Okay.
Or some things I thought was worse.
Okay.
Yeah, people. One thing I can say about this, it just wasn't like this lateral shift where things were just the same. I think some things are an improvement, and I think some things are done kind of worse than the first one, which baffles me, man, because the things that they do worse are things that I thought would have been better had they thought that through. It would have been better business had they thought that through. Even though this is going to do crazy business.
Oh, of course.
They got nothing to worry about.
They got nothing to worry about.
Regardless of what we say, we realize that this movie is pretty much critic proof. We're just sharing our opinions.
Yeah.
And
if you're here, it's just you just want to hear what we got to say, but you're going to go see it no matter what.
You either want to hear us because you just like our personalities, or you want to hear us say something because you want to cuss us out. You just want a reason, an excuse to hate us, even more than you already do. But we are very aware that this movie is going to do very well. So that's not a problem. But some things surprised me in this movie, man. So one of the things that I think they do better here, and I already thought that they did a good job with it in the first movie, is Bowser. I actually like Bowser, man, in this movie. I like Bowser a lot. See, I think this movie's kind of light on character, except for Bowser. Listen, there's layers to Bowser. None of them are good. When I say none of them are good, he's an asshole.
Yeah.
But in this movie, he's a little, for this kind of film, that's a kid's film, he's a little more complex. There's layers to him this time. His infatuation with Peach, listen, he's a stalker. The last movie, as you say, he was a date rapist. And he's shown so much entitled incel behavior. I can't have her, then everybody got to die. Right. No one will have her. Everybody got to be destroyed. Bowser. I mean, even that Peaches song that did so well, even that creeped me out. Yeah. I was like, this sure. This is the song of a stalker.
It's a song of somebody who's obsessed.
Yeah.
In an unhealthy way.
Yeah. But he was entertaining. And I thought that Jack Black did a really good job of him in the last movie. And I like Bowser better here, man. Bowser's the only one with real depth in this movie. And the reason why I say this is because, man, he's trying. He's trying hard to be a better whatever the hell creature he is.
Yeah.
Turtle monster, I don't know.
Because he's been locked up.
Yeah. But man, the thing with him is that, he's really trying, y'all. He's giving himself therapy. He's doing his own anger management. He's taking up painting as a means of therapy. And there's so many times he wants to kill the shit out of Mario in this movie, man. And he catches himself every time. He's like, hey, look, it's cool. I brought all this shit on myself. Yeah, I'm working through it.
How dare you look at my masterpiece and say that? I'll burn the skin off your bones. Still working through my demons, I suppose.
And,
get back in there.
Get your little ass. And don't you ever talk to me like that again. Know who the hell you think you are? Yeah, coming out here bucking up to others. Don't let these funny ass mustaches fool you.
Yeah, I ain't my brother. I ain't gonna take that shit from you.
I'll take this head off and beat your ass. But man, especially when Mario is being a dick with Bowser, because see, he's not doing that to teach Bowser a lesson. He's just being petty because both of them like the same girl, Princess Peach.
Also, Bowser did a lot of shit the last time.
No, he did. No, he did. But
you letting him off too easy. You quick to buy into that redemption arc. I'm like, you don't get redemption just because you say I've changed. You have to actually change.
listen, I don't give a about this his arc or not, or his redemption or not. He has character.
Okay.
You know, that's all I'm saying.
Okay.
He's in this movie, he's really the only one that has an arc.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. I ain't gonna tell you where it goes. I ain't gonna tell you whether his therapy is working or not. I'm just saying that for this movie, as far as like him being a complex character and having an arc, I was like, wow, you were the only one here that has that. Because nobody else in here.
And they ain't interested in arcs this time around.
No, the only arcs you're getting is the mustaches right there. But that was me, man. I just thought that it's that character right there had a pretty cool story going all the way through. He's actually trying to fight some internal conflict that's going on with him, man. And I like that with the movie. And I'm about to pass this on to you because I know you want to say something, but I was going to say I was also immediately at the beginning of this movie, I was charmed by the very beginning of it, man. The whole thing with Princess Rosalina, who's the new princess that's kidnapped, voiced by Brie Larson. They had these little stars called the Loomis, and they're just little babies, pretty much. They're voiced by little kids. And man, I was sucking in by their cuteness. Yeah. But outside of that, that's kind of where it drops off.
We're done with the better things. I thought you made it sound like you have like a handful of them. I think that was only two.
No, that hand is empty now. I'm only this other hand right here. It ain't nothing but some worse things in there. But
I think I like Bowser better in the first movie.
Really?
Yeah, because even as a villain, I still saw him as being, having more to him. And then the song, man, that song was amazing,
man.
And Jack Black, it's it's a contractual obligation that Jack Black has to be in every video game movie. It seems.
These days it seems like that. Hey man, listen, for a song being from a creepy stalker incel, that was pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. You're very memorable and fun to listen to even outside of the movie. And here he does get the song, but also I think a thing that cuts into Bowser's my liking him so much here is that he doesn't get that much screen time because there's too many characters in this thing.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I thought, before we went, you were saying how you wanted me to sit next to you so you could watch my face. And this movie starts and I was like, shit, I should have sat next to Corey because I spent the first half of the first third wanting to turn to you and go like, what is happening here? What is going on? I don't understand any of this. What am I looking at right now?
That's because, Martin, they don't care.
They don't care.
They don't care about you.
No. I came to realize like I am not part of this demographic or this movie's concern because I am not somebody who plays the games and I am not a little kid. So outside of that, me.
Exactly. Did you buy Nintendo products back in the day?
No, not really.
Did you grow up playing Nintendo things? Were you a Nintendo head?
No.
Then you can go to hell.
Exactly.
Not only that just you, but go yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
But the thing is, I like the first movie more than you.
Yeah. Like,
despite it being all Nintendo'd out, it was like I thought, man, it's got good movement. These characters, they're fun. Donkey Kong was fun. The adventure itself was simple enough that I could buy into it and ride with it. I had a good time.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this works so much better than I thought it would. And here, I think I'm watching a movie I thought I was going to get the last time. Because it just felt like, if I know it's not random, but it felt so random. Characters pop up, things happen that they don't explain, that they just go into. And I know in those moments, this is for people who played these games. And if I didn't know at that moment, I knew it when I came out and talked to some of our grown adult friends who were geeking out over it because like, oh, this is from that game, and they did this like this game, and there was the music, but they made it they used the orchestra for it, and all the things they were geeking out about. I was like, those are cool, but they're not story elements.
Well, that's the thing. So that's why I said, I there's a lot I like in this movie, and there's a lot I was actually charmed by, and like I said, you put them little baby stars in front of me and get in the movie, I was like, oh, but man, quickly after that, I was like, outside of that, this is just a parade of properties, Nintendo properties.
Yeah.
The script is more of an excuse to just strut nostalgia and Easter eggs in front of the right audience or the wrong audience, depending on where you are, because this is not an actual story. This is something like I said, this is a parade of nostalgia for you. That was obvious from the moment that they introduced your boy up in here. Let me see. Donald Glover does the voice.
Oh yeah. When
they introduced there he is, Yoshi.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the movie, they had Yoshi come in here, man. When he came in, it was obvious from the moment that he came in that they want to hurry up and just put in as many properties in front of their audience as they could, because they rushed him in.
They rushed him in, gave something of an explanation for why he was there. Not really. No character to him other than just eating stuff.
They said, get your ass in there, man. We got to move through these Easter eggs over here, all right?
Yeah, we got a lot of eggs. We got to move.
Hey, man, get your little ass in there and do your thing, because we got to keep going. Go.
Who is this?
That was like Martin. That's Martin right there.
That's me.
What the hell is this? Now, even I know Yoshi.
Sure.
I played games with Yoshi. I mean, Yoshi's been around for years, so I played games with Yoshi. So don't get me wrong here, man. It's not like I can't claim to be a Nintendo head, a huge fan, but I am familiar with the game, so it's not like I'm going in there totally lost. So don't think I'm going in being like, and I'm not trying to like relate to the Nintendo fans. Some of the stuff I know. Some stuff even made me laugh or made me go like, oh, I remember that. But I like I said, from a story element right here, man, like with Yoshi here, there was when they brought Yoshi in, there was no backstory, no explanation. They gave him one brief, funny scene that was so quick and so nonsensical. Even Mario and Luigi, this is that movie. They were like, yeah, whatever. Like even they were like, I don't know what the hell this is. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what this is, but we here.
Yeah, sure. Come along.
Yeah, shit.
More the merrier.
Yeah, shit. The Nintendo said we got to bring him in here. So
yeah, they said we got to bring you along.
Yeah, so I guess you here. I would tell you, man, everything that I was looking forward to in this movie is everything that it ended up that made me end up not enjoying it as much as I thought I would. Because as I said, I wanted to jump into this and I just wanted to get lost in this world. And,
I remember you saying that.
Yeah, because I think it's just, it is to even play the games, it's just a world with its own rules and without rules at all. And the rules that they do have are, they're crazy. And I think that this made me appreciate the last movie more because, we went to this world, we dove right in, but at the same time, as I said, man, I think that they were trying to do too much bringing the properties in.
Yeah.
The last movie did a much better job at incorporating all those properties. Donkey Kong, the way they brought him in, man, and they introduced Mario Kart with him, man, that felt like a story sequence.
Yeah.
He was a fun character, in the movie. Now, and I forgot to bring this dude up, but let me go ahead and find this guy right here. This is the one that Martin said, who the hell is that?
I said that a lot.
He said that a lot in the movie. Now, your boys, Fox McCloud, Star Fox.
Oh, geez, boy.
Who was voiced by
Glenn Powell.
Glenn Powell. Man, now I was even looking forward to that. I was like, oh shit, I remember that game. I played it. I had it on my Super Nintendo. Oh, that's gonna be a cool cameo or a cool guest appearance. Or maybe this is the introduction of a cool new character. Star Fox spinoff, baby. But man, he came in, he was just a property guest appearance.
Yeah.
A property cameo. hey, you know, we own this. Y'all remember this?
Yeah.
You remember that, Fox?
Yeah, let's find an excuse to bring him in.
Yeah.
And give me that crowbar so I can make sure we get him in
Yeah.
there.
He has a cool visual sequence. There's a whole animated introduction for him. It's done almost in an anime style. It's actually a lot of fun, but as a character, not so much.
I mean, that sequence is cool, but you know, it's like 15 seconds and then it's back to him. And why is he here again?
Let's just say he was not utilized as well as Donkey Kong.
Right.
Who at the time was even cast perfectly, Seth Rogen.
Yeah. And even when Star Fox came in, I thought, I see a cool thing they could do with him right now.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to say what it was, but it's Han Solo-ish. But they weren't interested in that. And they had the problem was they had way too much going on before he even showed up.
Yeah. Well,
so there's really no room for him.
This movie has so little of itself going on because it's trying to do too much by showing you all the Nintendo stuff. It's so light on story. They just start ripping off Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
As you heard Martin say over here, Fox McCloud, Star Fox, he's Han Solo.
Mm-hmm.
Your boy Wart, who's from Super Mario Brothers 2, voiced by Luis Guzman.
Mm-hmm.
He's Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah.
He has a casino that ain't nothing but a cute ass Tatooine because it's full of all the villainy of the Mario world.
Scum and villainy.
Like all the game enemies, they're at his casino right there. And it's just like, man, y'all, you know what? You could be doing some stuff on your own. If you weren't trying to bring in all these damn characters, you could be making your own stuff.
Yeah, but they're like, no, we want to stick with what's familiar. We want to make that money.
Yeah. Yeah, man. See, what I'm saying is when I said that I thought this would have been better business, even though, I guess they're going to make plenty of money. So that's the only business they're worried about. But I just thought, man, you know what? You're trying to bring in all these characters. You're going to make your money no matter what. Spend a little more time on the story and maybe save some of these characters for the next movie.
Right.
Because there will be a next movie.
Right. Well, you know, now that they've introduced them, maybe they're like, well, now we can expand in the next movie.
Yeah, I hope so, man. Because I think it'll be fun to get to know some of these characters.
What am I saying? They're not going to do that.
I was trying to give you hope, man.
I'm thinking like a creator, and they're thinking like businessmen.
Yeah. You know, I tried. You know, maybe like I said, maybe the movie just putting in too much and it just feels rushed and it's jumping around so quickly. And you know, for somebody like you, for that to happen is jumping around so quickly, just trying to feed the fans, you know, just to get the fans excited, just for a mere visual or an appearance of something that they don't explain anything.
Mm-hmm.
Everything in here is like you said. If you know, you know. If not, then this is not for you. You know, there's no explanation for anything other than, well, they did it in the game.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, stuff happens because it happens.
It's made for people who play the games. That's obvious. And that's, you know what, and I'm in a way I'm saying that that's cool, but it's also not a great excuse, because I think it's more impressive when a property can appeal to non-fans.
Yeah.
I think that's the power of storytelling.
Yeah, because with the first movie, it made me interested in the games, where I was like, you know what, I should probably be playing these.
Yeah. I think it's more impressive when a property can write a story so well that it can actually appeal to people who know nothing about the property that it's based on. But that's not the goal here. You know, who the hell I think I am? The goal, you know, and listen, really, no one can blame anyone looking at this and being disappointed or even angry at it for being so cynical. You know, where it's just doing as much as it takes to make money. But there's really nothing wrong with that. I mean, because what they're doing is they are putting effort into appealing to the fans that go see this. The movie's being honest about it too. And like I said, even some Easter eggs, man, I saw them and I thought, okay, you know what? That worked on me. I had that. Mm-hmm. I remember that. Oh, I remember that piece of shit came out. You know, it's like the movie. If you go watch this with Nintendo fans, you will know you're there with them, because every time something happens where you don't know what the hell's going on, you're gonna hear, Artistry is where the movie really excels in creativity, and I think that's when I said I think it's better than the last movie. I think that's where it is better.
Okay, because
I think this thing is beautiful, man. I think it's the backgrounds, the different locations, the animation, all of it is beautiful, man. The movie opens up with them in the going in the desert, and then it switches to all these colorful locations right after that. The casino stuff I thought was crazy, man. Where you couldn't tell where the floor was and where the walls.
Oh
ended.
yeah, very very MC Escher.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
also say something I liked was some of like the big battle sequences,
Mhm.
like when Princess Peach's castle was attacked. I thought I was pretty amazed by that.
There's a scene near the climax or in the climax where they find a way to actually do this big battle that you would know from the game, and also combine it with like 8-bit artwork and
Oh yeah.
8-bit old style 8-bit graphics, and I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, and I love Bowser Jr.'s weapon, man.
I'm Bowser Jr., and I'm gonna be taking my father now!
Hi, I'm Luigi.
Hell, man.
They didn't ask you that.
You're like, what you hit me for? I didn't say that. Yeah, that's I thought that was a fun effect that they had. Like I said, it just looks cool. But man, I still feel that they could have done more if they really wanted to. And they didn't because they didn't have to. And when I say more story-wise,
Yeah.
they didn't have to. Listen, if this was rated just on visuals alone, I would give this, with no hesitation, a full price. Just by the story, I was drifting in and out. I was only pulled back in when something cool happened or there was a cool visual.
Mm-hmm.
And those times I allowed myself to be lost in the movie. But, definitely see this if you're a Nintendo fan. If you're a Nintendo head, whatever. Yeah, it's for you. And nothing else is going to tell you to not go. Nothing's going to dissuade you from not liking this. You're going to love this. For me, it's just a rental.
Yeah, it's I've been feeling this way for a while, and this is really cementing that feeling of I'm starting to dread video game movies. and this is typical of the reason why. It's the whole lore over story.
Yeah.
How many Easter eggs can we throw in and not worry about it? And even when they get a good one going, it's all about later, 1 or 2 movies later, it's all about how many of our properties can we throw in there to get the fans to get crazy excited.
Yeah.
And that's for them, that's cool. But, for me or anybody like me, it's like, oh, I thought I was going to see a movie and not just a 2-hour commercial.
Yeah.
I'm kind of with you. I mean, there's plenty of cool visuals to go with it. And like I said, some of the action sequences I was genuinely impressed with. And I know it's for fans, but for anybody who's not, that it leaves you out. Yeah, it's just a rental.
Yeah. I've been leaving you out because I didn't know if your technology was working over there, Julian. I saw it go green sometimes. So I didn't know.
Oh, no, you good.
No, but I didn't mean to leave you out. I was just making sure that everything was fine. And I don't know how much of a Nintendo fan. I know you play games. We talk about games all the time, but I'm curious to hear what you have to say.
Well, first thing first, I didn't see the movie.
Oh, what?
What the hell you doing here then?
Oh, you made a big point of
Bro, that's why I didn't say nothing the whole entire time. I'm supposed to let y'all talk.
What the hell are you doing here, man?
They lied to me.
You lied to me.
just passed
Well,
it
I
on.
was going to say before we started, but then you started. I was like, all right, whatever.
Oh, no.
But we sat up here
I know.
all this time, setting him up to be on here.
Yeah, I started 30 minutes late, almost an hour late.
Yeah, if he had told me this, I never would have brought his crazy ass on. God damn it,
Oh, boy.
you and your damn baby Bowser looking ass.
Why you think I was so damn quiet?
I thought you were being polite. Turn out you the rudest son of a bitch I ever seen, man. Hey, man, get me on.
Okay.
So I can say nothing. It would have helped so much before we had started this if you would have said, hey, y'all, you know what? Go ahead. I didn't see the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Sat up here trying to get this technology working.
Any time you could have said that.
Oh, well, I'm here now.
Actually, you're not. See it. Well, at least he didn't say nothing to the whole thing.
what is going on with this generation, Corey? It's got to be them, right? These kind of things are happening too often.
Man, what do you mean it got to be them? Well, it's him. I can tell you that. It's 100% him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, man. You see what happened? Well, sat up here this whole time.
Oh my God.
Hey, I can get on tonight. All right.
Okay. All that, man. We wish you were here.
Shit.
It's awesome having you. Can't wait to hear what you got to say.
We must be some video games because he played us. The Super Brothers. The Super Jackass Brothers. Well, would you look at that? You made it to the end of the video. That means you really like us. So just go ahead and press that like button and subscribe while you're at it. And check out our other channels, our social media like Instagram, TikTok, and our Patreon where we have new stuff coming up all the time. And we'll see you on the next video.